The questioner here says, what is considered the greatest sin in Islam and why? The greatest sin in Islam, and this is undisputed, is that you associate something with Allah, or you equalize something with Allah. And we call it shirk. And this is with regards to you associate or you believe that other than Allah has exclusive divine powers and things that are only exclusive to Allah. And as we know, when it comes to shirk, when I explain shirk to you, what's the opposite? Tawheed, the oneness of Allah. You believe Allah is one in His lordship and worship and names and attributes. The opposite is also true. If you believe other than Allah has these three types of tawheed, or any types of these in tawheed, that somebody has them, then this is shirk. And you believe somebody is or has attributes of lordship by themselves. What are the attributes of lordship? For example, creation. Allah is the one that creates. You believe anybody other than Allah can create? Yes? Shirk. Okay. You believe anybody other than Allah can bring back life and give life? Shirk. You believe anybody other than Allah has the knowledge of the unseen, ilm al-ghayb, the knowledge of the future, the knowledge of the unknown? Shirk. This is shirk akbar. Nobody but Allah knows the unseen. And when it comes to worshipping, you submit to Allah. You worship Allah, only Allah. Meaning dua, salah, siyam, all these things and many other acts of worship. Slaughtering the animal for the sake of Allah, like Eid al-Adha, Aqiqah, Nadhr, oath. All these are acts of worship and should only be directed to Allah, nobody other than Allah. If you do that to other than Allah, then you have fallen to shirk, major polytheism, and this takes you out of the folds of Islam. For example, and this happens with some Muslims. They do dua, supplication to other than Allah. They go in front of a grave. They think, oh, this is a pious person, and I'm gonna ask him, supplicate to him that Allah brings me something. They do that. Ya fulan, ya wali, ya scholar, give me this, provide me this, I want hidayah, I want rizq, I want a child, I want etc, etc. If this is not shirk, then what is shirk? Calling to other than Allah, asking other than Allah in these matters, this is all shirk. And why is it a major sin? And this actually nullifies your Islam. You're not a Muslim. Because Allah Azza wa Jalla created you to worship Him. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Allah created you to worship Him. This is your purpose in life, that you submit to one Lord and one deity, one ilah. Imagine a company hires you and they tell you, we're going to hire you, and the contract says you are a customer sales representative. And once you get hired, you go and you start doing HR stuff, HR work. Does that work? What are they going to do? They're going to fire you because you are not fulfilling your purpose. You're fired. Same thing. SubhanAllah, Allah is greater than these examples. Allah created you to worship Him, submit to Him. You go and you submit to other than Allah. This doesn't work. And that's why in Islam, if you have died and not repented from shirk, from this sin which takes you out of the folds of Islam, then Allah does not forgive you, and Allah will punish you with eternal hellfire. Allah al-afiyah wa salam. But if you have tawheed and you don't have shirk, and you died on tawheed only, you died and you don't have any shirk, but you have all the sins in the world, you are still under the mercy of Allah. Inshallah, Allah forgives you and pardons you, maybe punishes you, but then eventually you'll get to heaven. That's why Allah Azza wa Jalla says, Inna Allah لا يغفر أن يشرك به ويغفر ما دون ذلك لمن يشاء. Allah does not forgive that you associate anything with Him, but He forgives other than that. And the opposite is true, by the way. If you have shirk, but you have done all the good in your life, you've helped people, you've cured AIDS, you've spread peace in the world, and did all these things, and you died on shirk, but you've done all this is nullified. Allah does not accept it. Why? Because you haven't fulfilled your purpose. So this is the greatest sin in Islam. Allahu Ta'ala.